What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Animal Kingdom video. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Animal Kingdom Season 5, Episode 5. If you're a fan of Animal Kingdom, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Animal Kingdom, you get them. Now, the title to this episode is Family Business, and the description for this episode reads, as Darren and Jay compete for control of the family, Pamela presents the Codys with a risky proposition. Pope processes an additional loss by exploding in violence. Craig does business with Frankie. Now, this episode right here was crazy, man, because we get to see what Pamela Johnson is actually about, and we can see that she doesn't play any games, man. You know, the boys want their stuff back, and it's going to be hard for them to do that from this episode. We can see that for sure. And I find it crazy how there is 3 people from Queen of the South in this season of Animal Kingdom. The first episode, we had King George from Queen of the South. He played a cop, you know, the cop that Darren paid off after the shootout with the cousins and stuff. And then we have Phoenix, who plays Pamela Johnson's son. He played Marcel Dumas on Queen of the South. And we have the granddaughter who plays Birdie on Queen of the South. And she's also on All American. She plays Patience on All American. It's just crazy, man. They're really getting everybody together again, the whole crew. And it's like they're following each other from show to show. And I really like that, man. I really like that they're all sticking together. Now, when the episode first starts, Pope is walking along the ocean and he sees a group of Christians or whatever getting baptized. And one of the people recognizes Pope because he is a former inmate. And he tells Pope that Angela passed away a few days ago. And Pope is not happy about it. You know, he's beside himself. Someone beat Angela to death. And he heard Shane might have done it, whoever Shane is. And Pope asked if Shane is staying with his sister. And this guy tells him not to go there. But of course, you know, Pope can't help himself with things like this. He just cannot help himself. I mean, Pope was so upset to hear this news because we know Pope and Angela were really close, man. Back in the day and in season 4 when Angela came on the show and, you know, she just got out of prison and stuff, her and Pope formed a romantic relationship. So, of course, Pope is really upset about this. And I honestly don't even know where Angela went. They never really explained where she went. Season 5 started and she was kind of just gone, so I don't know. Now next, Pamela calls Darren and she says that she's gonna stop by the house today and have her family with her. And he tries to brush her off and say that it's not a good time and stuff like that. But she tells him to be there and she's gonna be there around 11 and to tell his brothers and stuff. And she said she's gonna bring lunch. Now, we see Ren is back. You know, she's back from Reno. And Craig tells her it's been tough taking care of the baby. She goes on to tell him that, you know, she's thinking of selling real estate. And he tells her that she is hot. You know, she will be good at it. You know, people will look at her because she's good looking and stuff like that. And it'll be good for her. She wants to do something different besides selling dope because that's just going to get her caught up. And she doesn't need to be in jail, man. She has a kid to take care of. And Craig gets a text and he tells her that Pamela is dropping by the house and then he leaves. Now we see young Smurf at a diner and she hears some cops. They're talking about prostitution and all kinds of stuff. And when the cops leave, she gets some information from the waitress. And I guess one of the cops' name is Jerry and his wife just took off and his mom has cancer. And, you know, Smurf feels bad that they didn't tip the waitress, so she gives the waitress some money. At first, she's like, no, I can't take it. And Smurf says, no, you take it. She says, I'll make up for them not tipping you. Now we see Craig, Darren, and Jay meet at the house. And Craig says this is wrong. They should have a 24 hours notice. And Pamela shouldn't just show up like this. And Darren thinks she wants to work something out. And that's why she's coming. But Craig asks where Pope is. You know, he hasn't shown up yet. Now, Pamela arrives with her son Phoenix and her granddaughter Lark. And these are the people I'm talking about from Queen of the South. We have Phoenix on this show who plays Marcel on Queen of the South, and we have Lark on this show who plays Birdie on Queen of the South and Patience on All American. Now everybody introduces themselves and stuff, and Pamela asks all the brothers to help Phoenix carry lunch into her house. She said into my house, and they're just looking like, really? Now Pamela tells them that she's gonna take a quick look around, and Darren watches Pamela and Lark look over the house. He doesn't like that they're making plans already. Pope shows up and he's in no mood at all. He's in a bad mood. Pamela asks if he remembers her, and he looks confused at first, but then he says he remembers her. And Craig says, "You know her?" And Pamela calls herself Auntie Birdie and says Phoenix used to babysit Pope and Julia when they were small. And if you guys remember the flashbacks to Smurf and Pamela and stuff, we seen all of them when they were young. Now Pamela has a proposal. She says Smurf did well for herself. She has a nice house and everything she has is real nice. She said there's a job that needs to be done and she believes they have the skills to do it. There's an individual that has something of great value to Pamela and she wants them to get it from him. It's a safe, and this is the opportunity she is offering. She said there won't be another one, so they have to take this or they're not getting their shit back. She says she will give them Smurf's assets in return. The estate, everything back to them. Now Jay speaks up and says that they can contest the will, and Lark says they will never win. They don't have much of a case. The brothers just want to know what's in the safe. They want to know what they're going to be doing. And Phoenix says 20 years ago, he was drunk and got into a fight and the man died. He killed the man, and now their family is being blackmailed by a guy named Marion. And Lark tells them that if they go to court, they will lose. And Pamela is not a patient woman and she won't ask to do this job again. So they want them to steal whatever in the safe so the blackmail can pretty much stop. Now Pamela finds Pope in a bedroom and she says it's been a long time. He tells her that she still smells the same. She says she's sorry about Julia. Pope tells Pamela that Julia OD'd, and she says it must have been hard on Smurf. And Pope says his mother didn't give a shit about any of them, especially Julia, and he walks out. Now Pamela comes back out and she tells them that they have 24 hours to decide, and if it's no, she wants them out of the house by the end of the week, and it's their choice. So Pamela is giving her terms. She's saying what she wants. If they decide they don't want to do it, then they got to get up out of this house. So of course they're gonna try to do it, man, because they want their house back. They want everything they worked so hard for. They want to keep it. Now Darren thinks they should scout the location, but Jay is against it. Darren says this is the way they're gonna get this shit back, everything they earned. Now young Smurf comes up with a plan for her, the kids, and Jake to steal a red Firebird from a hotel. They want to steal it from the hotel valet by pretending that their mother is a guest there, and somehow they actually get the keys. The guy just gives it to them. Now they go joyriding and the kids are kind of scared a little bit. They get pulled over by the police and Smurf says it's okay. She says she's gonna handle it. Smurf tells Jake she's gonna do all the talking. Now Smurf gets out of the car to get her ID in the trunk, and Jerry, the cop we seen in the diner earlier, he's the one that pulled her over, and she offers him some cash to help his mother in return for letting her go. And I assume he let her go. We didn't actually see that, but I assume he did it. Smurf says that she can help him if he can help her. Pope tracks down this Shane guy, and when he sees Pope, he starts to run. Pope catches up to him finally and beats him down by the beach, then nearly drowns him in the water. Dude is almost dead, and then Pope stops. He's not playing, man. He wants revenge for Angela's death. Now Darren and Jay scout out the place with Phoenix, the place they're gonna rob, and it's never empty, man. It's a skateboard clubhouse with all the kids that Marion took off the streets, so it's gonna be a hard job. And Phoenix says that Marion helped raise him. He says that Marion taught him a lot. They want to know how Phoenix knows so much about this place, and he says that he works there. And then Darren tells Phoenix that they will be in touch. Now Craig goes for a meeting with Frankie, They go to this office and Craig shows this dude some jewelry, and the guy tells Craig to give him 3 days and he will get a price on it. And they leave, and Frankie says Jay is the one who approached her about the fence, so why is Craig there? And Frankie and Craig make out in the car. Now we see Smurf giving the kids some money for their part in the job, and Jake says that she shouldn't be doing that. Now later, when Smurf and Jake are alone, he asks her what they're doing, and she tells him to relax. She tells him that he can always go home and she can stay by herself with her kids. Now Jay, Craig, and Darren meet to discuss the job together, and Darren asks Jay if he sold the condo yet, and he says no. And Darren's like, why not? Jay says, because I haven't got a good offer yet. And Darren is telling him to put it up for cheaper, and Jay says, no, I'm not gonna take a loss. Now Pope walks in, and he walks right past them. He goes inside the house. Pope is in one of his moods. All season long so far, he's been in this mood. Now at home, Craig tells Ren about the job. She tells him that it sounds easy, and she tells him that, she has to make a run and get the formula. I guess she can't breastfeed because she smoked or something. And Craig tells her that the baby is not supposed to have formula. All the good shit that he needs for his brain and everything is in the breast milk. And he tells her that she has to get her priorities in check. Then he tells her that he'll go to the store and get it, and she's like, no, I want to go. And she acted kind of weird about it, so I don't know if she's up to something or not. Now Pope is packing up things when Darren walks in, and Pope says he has to go. Darren says they scouted the job and they need him. Darren sees Pope's hands and asks whose blood it is. Pope says he can't stay there anymore. He's forgetting things, he doesn't remember, he gets confused. He says he was found knocking on doors looking for Julia. He said he hears Smurf's voice everywhere. He sees her. He sees all kinds of stuff. And he says he just can't stay there anymore. Darren tells him that he can go if he wants to because he had their backs for so long and now they have his. And Pope says he doesn't think he can come back. And then Darren tells Jay that Pope left. And honestly, this is one of the best performances from Sean Hannity that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, he got into his role so much. The guy who plays Pope, Sean, he is such an amazing actor. I mean, that scene right there was literally Oscar worthy. Like, this dude is so good, man. The way he puts his emotions into these scenes and stuff, he's just amazing. And I just love every scene with Pope. And I swear nothing better ever happened to Pope. But what did you guys think of this episode? And what did you guys think of that phenomenal scene by Sean Hannity? Comment all your thoughts down below and let me know. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Animal Kingdom content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.